now tuned into the Mr. Choo Show, Mr. Choo Show. You watching the Mr. Choo Show? Get your daily dose of post. The Mr. Choo Show, Mr. Choo Show. You watching the Mr. Choo Show? Get your daily dose of post.
Looking to set the dance floor on fire? MYSTACHOO's got you covered. From weddings to corporate events, MYSTACHOO brings the beats that get everyone moving. Imagine your guests' faces when the bass drops. Our DJs are more than just music maestros. They're party catalysts. Got a favorite song? We'll spin it like no other. Want a custom playlist? Consider it done. MYSTACHOO is all about making your event as unique as you are. Plus, we come equipped with top-notch gear, lighting, sound systems, the whole shebang. All you have to do is show up and dance. So whether it's a birthday bash or a gala, MYSTACHOO turns every moment into a magical memory. Ready to unleash the party? Book MYSTACHOO now and let's make some noise. Your ultimate DJ experience awaits.
Hello, and welcome to episode number 217. And of course, as I mentioned in the chat room, this is no doubt the hardest R&B show on the planet, on the internet right now. Now, granted, right now we are in the midst of the industry mix, a welcoming portion of the Mr. Chu Show. And I do want to welcome you to another episode of the show. And thank you for tuning in on this Wednesday, this 19th day of November. And I do want to say that I need you right now to go ahead and take a moment to hit that share button, hit that like button, tell somebody that they need to get that wazoo right here on the social media platform that you are tuned in to and get some of this. Oh, get some of this, what we do. And again, we are here weeknights, 4 o'clock p.m. to roughly about 6 o'clock p.m. If you have not been tuned in to the show lately, just know that from now until December the 14th, we'll be ending a few of these shows a little bit sooner than the 5 o'clock, the 6 o'clock p.m. hour. I'll tell y'all a little bit more about that later on in the show, in the segment. Got a great lineup for you during the uncensored portion that starts at 5 o'clock p.m. I will have all type of links for that throughout the show. So definitely make sure that you get your spot in class for the R&B University portion of the Mr. Chu Show. We got tickets on deck so you can get on the train, get in the classroom, and get some of these R&B hits. And of course, I'm sure that y'all are eager to know what those hits are going to be today. But before we get to that, I do want to ask if you are in need of DJ service, you need for someone to come to your event, make the soundtrack perfect, make it fit everything that you need for your event, whether it is a special day, whether it is a bonfire, a mitzvah, whatever it is that your mind can create. We want to be that soundtrack for it. So you need that service because we do have uh, prices starting at $100, but our most favorite package or the most popular package that we do offer currently is on the screen. And that is for the whole pack. That gets you 4 hours of DJ service. That gets you 2 loudspeakers so that you can have the music. I can play what I need to play. You get a microphone so the announcements can be made throughout the event. And we will have lights for you if you need those throughout your venue. So definitely scan that QR code right now if you do need a DJ for your occasion. Ah, you could just give me a call at 501-444-2466. Again, that is 501-444-CHEW if you need me. If you didn't have your pen ready, it is 501-444-2466. Yeah, I did say it was 444-CHEW. It's all about branding. That number, you need to reach me, contact me, 501-444-CHEW. You want to send me a cash out because you want to support the show, or if you just even want to make a payment, that allow you to make an after-pay payment or something. They don't linked up and clicked up like that. You can definitely hit up me on Cash App at $4 Get it? Number four, dollar money for chew. You call me at 501, Arkansas. I'm in Arkansas. You want chew? Get that number 444 chew. And we will definitely do what we need to do to come turn up your event, make your event as live as possible, and make sure that each and every person that is out there get an opportunity to be a part of your special day with you. So I do also want to mention that the Mr. Chu Show should be powered by you. It should be powered by your brand as well. And I need your support as a sponsor to help us to continue to stream on multiple platforms. We are streaming live right now, currently on X, Facebook, and YouTube. And we are asking that you become a sponsor so that we can powered by your brand as well, so that we can add at least two more platforms that we can be streaming live to, so that we can not only get these gems, get these word out to the world, we can also let the world know about your brand and what you have going on too. So definitely scan that QR code if you would like to help power the Mr. Chu Show, so that we will not have to worry about the extra expenses that it comes with streaming. You will be that major source. Not a penny of your sponsorship goes to anything other than the Mr. Chu Show Restream Pro. So that is what we will be doing. That's what we are, have going on. And we are asking that you help us with that, make that a reality. And we will do what we can to make sure that we get as many people talking about your brand, knowing about your brand, in front of your brand. And no doubt, know that throughout this show, whenever you see the banner that's up there and has the Restream banner, that will be replaced by your logo. And we will be talking about how great your brand is and how much you can do to better someone else's life and make sure that someone else is doing what they need to do. And, especially if you are providing resources and tools that will help you generate a lot more money, help get people where they need to go, help, qualify people to be able to live a better life. That is what the Mr. Chu Show is all about. Is me gathering up all the platforms and tools, resources that are out there available for a regular person like you and I who want to do better, but have always been told that you don't really have that platform or the resources or the tools or the people that are in place to be able to handle things for you, with you. You know. So the Mr. Chu Show and the websites, the platforms, and everything else that goes along with this was created so that, again, I can put myself and my family and my circle and my people around me in a better position. And for those of you who are willing to listen and be a part of it, I can almost guarantee that without a shadow of a doubt, there is something that you can find that is resourceful throughout this show, whether it is a few words of encouragement, whether it's some tools that I found that will allow for you to do things that are major and you never even knew was possible. Of course, if you were watching last week, or if you didn't watch, you might just now find this out. You can actually get paid from buying digital land, digital property. You can own digital property. And there was a commercial that made me really like that. That commercial was talking about how this guy, or showed a guy going into a restaurant. He got kicked out and he went and bought his property. And of course, you got things like McDonald's and great property like that is going to give you either rare, epic or different type of properties like that of value. And that is what will actually allow for you to money simply based on the fact that you have a lot of properties that are worth money and worth value. So if you missed that, I'll be talking a little bit about that in my affiliates in a minute. But before we go any further, I do want to mention that if you are looking for treasure, something vintage, something new, something that you didn't even know that you needed, I need you to travel. And where I need you to go is to make your way to Helena, West Helena, Arkansas. 315 Cherry Street, downtown, Helena, West Helena, Arkansas, to be exact. That's where you need to go. Put it in your GPS if you need to, because Muppet and Mister's Marketplace has a lot of things that are out there of value, and we have a few things that will definitely put a smile on your face, not only from the product that it is that you have, but also from the price that you be paying for the quality that you are receiving. So just know that without a shadow of a doubt, if you're looking for something, we more than likely have it, or we do what we can to get it. If you want to look over our inventory, check out what we do have listed online, scan that QR code that's on the top right of the screen right now currently. That gets you to our website, which is MuppetsandMister.com. If you don't know how to spell it, it's on the screen. Replace that and sign with the word and. Slap that .com on the end of it, and there you go. You will be at our website. You will be able to look over all of our inventory and be able to see our new merch whenever it gets in, whenever we get an opportunity to put it in. But it's nothing like coming to 315 Cherry Street and looking at finding some of those items that are in here that we don't even have listed currently online yet. Something that we're gonna have pretty soon, but it's also, something that you might get a fair discount because we hadn't put it in yet. Just like when I worked in retail, well, in someone else's retail dream place, there used to be people who wait for the truck to come in, and just to be able to have that product like that, it is something that is very fulfilling, for lack of a better term. So we want to make sure that we give you guys that feel out there, and you never really know what we putting out, what day we're gonna get inventory in, what day we're gonna put inventory out on the floor. We got a ton of inventory in the back upstairs we haven't even gotten to yet. Uh, so definitely make sure that y'all continue to come through, stop by, holler at us, check us out, tell somebody about us if you that we are here at 315 Cherry Street, downtown Helena, West Helena, Arkansas, providing a lot of good stuff for the community. And also, we do provide services like U-Haul. So if you are tired of where you're living at, whether it is here in your community, then come on down here, 315 Cherry Street. We'll get you in the U-Haul and we'll get you on up out of here and get you to a place where you need to go. Now, if it's something mentally, that might be something that you need to tune in to the show and get a little bit of this motivation about. But you think that where you are at right now is holding you back, first thing you need to do before you decide to relocate your body physically is to relocate your mind. Because the moment you start thinking differently about where you're laying your head at, is the second that you can know and understand that no matter where you lay your head at, if you understand and believe that you have the power to create, you will continue to create and know that you can create no matter where you lay your head, especially if you are laying your head in a place that even you or other people say has nothing in it. And that's the reason why you more than likely want to leave, because there's not enough people that are living their dreams and you can't be a part of their dream. It is a little tough to create your own dream and make it a reality, but That's a whole nother different story. That's a whole nother different show. That's a whole nother different segment. One day we will get into that. But right now, what I do want to mention that I was telling you about a few tools that I do have put together that will allow for me to be able to, get myself in a better position in life and throughout life. And one thing that I do know as well is these tools that I'm using are tools that you are able to use, that you can be able to jump out there and get a different change, get a different mindset. Because if you do know that you got tools and you have different resources and things that will pay you for your knowledge, pay you for the things that you're already doing, pay you for the content, pay you for again, the things you love to do, then you realize that it really wouldn't even matter where you're laying your head at. I took it upon myself a few years ago to find means to make money no matter where I was laying my head. And through that, the Mr. Chu show was pretty much put together as that tool that will allow for me to share these gems and share these with other people. Because one thing that is helpful and to know on this is a show like this, if I was doing this years ago, decades ago, I would have a limited amount of people who would actually be sponsoring what I have going on. I would have a limited amount of people who would even be given money or talk, an opportunity for you and I to learn, for you and I to grow, and to have money for doing the things that you love. So I put together these list of programs so that one, I could keep up with them all. And then two, I could share them with those who are interested in having tools and changing their mindset and have it all in one place so that it would be easier for me to share, so it'll be easier for me to talk about, so it'll be easier for you to get, well, I'll just say all the tools that I have right now that's available to offer to the public to do things like make money just for playing video games, like get a free phone, and not have to worry about waiting for those government phones or waiting on that tent and get you one of those phones. Now, granted, you get one of those, I think they may be locked. If it's unlocked, you could even go to Helium. I'm leaving that alone. We'll go to Helium, get you a phone, get you something that will allow for you to be able to, excuse me, just get in connection for free, and then also just to be able to disconnect from the norm and disconnect from different things that are costly and has a spending limit, has something that is, you know, going to take away from you. I'm a cheapskate and I was raised that way. Right? It is what it is. Say what you want to say about it, do what you want to do about it. But one thing for sure that it's allowed me to do is to be able to handle a little this, handle a little that, to have a little bit more for this and a little bit more for that. And then when I'm in my downtime and I am not able to, give because I'm not able to get as much, that actually will help me to adjust my attitude and my hunger and my grind. We're going to get a little bit more. So that is why, again, I did put together these affiliate programs. I even searched them because I want to be able to have these tools at hand at my leisure. I wanted to be able to tell people who say things like, why should I get in the stock market? It's hard to get in the stock market. I don't understand cryptocurrency. I don't understand Bitcoin. Yeah, I know y'all understand money. I know y'all understand discounts. You love your good quick discount. So do I. So in the midst of these discounts and having the love for these discounts, one thing that I can say is don't be afraid when you see your money decreasing. What you need to be looking at is how much that will allow for you to increase your stash. And I like to associate this with the dope because a lot of us can relate to having a product that you can sell, whether legal or illegal, in your state. You can understand that if you bought a pound of weed for $400 or a pound of merch for $400, and then in the streets it went down to $250, you're getting a discount. You're probably not, especially if you got money left off, or especially if you got to the end of that, what you had, or if you still got it. Well, it doesn't matter if you still had it. You spent $400 for your first pound. You spent, I mean, let's say even now. It went down to 200. And you bought a whole nother pound for $200. Now you done spent $600 and you got 2 pounds. Now when that 2 pounds, that price goes back up to $300. Both your pounds worth $300 of value, right? Come on now, y'all do the math. This ain't math class, but this is R&B University. So since we are in a class in a university setting, I am going to give y'all a little bit of the boring stuff that people say is boring, like collecting slow money, the money that will go and just come to your account magically because you invested in certain things. That money is boring. So while we are in this boring part right now, I hope you're listening because I do want to remind you at 5 o'clock p.m. we do start the uncensored portion of the Mr. Chew Show, where I will be giving you nothing but the best in R&B, and we do this every Wednesday to celebrate R&B music, R&B artists from across the globe, especially. I like to every now and then Wednesday I go straight mainstream, but I like to make sure that uh, it's what I'm feeling that day, what I'm feeling that Wednesday. So y'all gonna be getting a little nice little vibe, nice little roller coaster ride. I hope y'all enjoy it. So again, make sure that you do scan the QR code on the top left of the screen right now if you want to check out the link for the second hour of the show so that you can get your tickets to get in class, get enrolled, get on the train. If you again would like to power this show, I need you to scan the QR code that is on the right of the screen, or even just stop by Muppet and Mister's Marketplace. And we can work out something so that I can be saying that the Mr. Chew Show is powered by you and your brand each and every time we do this, each and every time we get here, and we are on the grind and we are live on all these platforms that we are currently on. We want to speak on behalf and for your brand as well. And also, we want to make sure that we can add more streams to this platform so that we can be even more multi-platform. We are currently broadcasting on Facebook, so salute to those of you on there. We are on YouTube. Salute to those who are checking us out on the Mr. Chew Show page on YouTube. And we're also on X. So mad love to those who are on all those platforms. Make sure that you hit any of those buttons that are on there that will help you support the show financially. And there are a couple of links that are on there, and I definitely am appreciative of anything that you do decide that you want to throw my way, even if it is a subscription to the show over on Rumble, the uncensored portion of it. We need it all. Make sure that you get over there. Make sure that you tell somebody to get over there. And you get yourself over there too at 5 o'clock p.m. We do it because I love music. I will be listening to music each and every day, even if I was not getting paid. I mean, as a young whippersnapper, I had bus stops at my door. at my home. And I always entertain those who are at my bus stop. Y'all have watched the Mr. True Show. I'm sure that you heard me tell this story several times. So you already know that my love for music has always been there. It's just that I happen to find a different means of, getting paid for what you do. That's something that's totally different. That's something that's like ooh wee wow wow for what you do. Okay, I just had to hear that talking in the background. I ain't see no captions or nothing going on there. Just had to make sure y'all was listening. I don't mind if I'm talking to myself, because I mean, at that point, I will be consulting and talking to the realest one I know. But I do love to be able to have a conversation with someone, and years later, I see them on a different path than they were when I last saw them. And I have recently been getting more and more people stopping me and telling me that they listen, whether it's the financial route, whether it's motivating them and getting them to believe in themselves and pushing themselves to get out of that dark place, believing in themselves more than they would let anyone else let them down. And just really just depending on yourself too, because it's hard for you to depend on yourself if you're not in a place where you believe in yourself. And I know I'm not a motivational speaker, but that's one thing that I do. I guess it comes natural. I motivate, and not just through my actions, although I'm learning that that's one of the main reasons why people do listen to me more, because of my actions. And I have to believe in myself a lot more to believe that I can actually make someone believe in themselves. Or I can't, no, 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 excuse me, scratch that. I can help someone believe in themselves, because I can't make you do anything, and I'm not gonna make you do anything purposefully. I, I say it quite often. I will help lead you to the water and point the water out. But I promise you, I'm not gonna pour one drop down your throat. Well, I might pour a drop or two. I see you drinking. I'm gonna help you out and let keep drinking, because you might not have the strength to drink it all. But if you start getting upset because that one drop I put in your mouth, you will be able to accuse me of being able to drown you, my friend, because I will make sure that I can help motivate you, but I'm not gonna step on your toes. I've lived my life believing in people more than I believe in myself, and more than they even believe in their own selves. I'm almost certain that there's someone listening to this right now, and you've been through that. You too. So if you have, give me a talk emoji. Give me some kind of emoji in the comment. Let me know that y'all are actually listening to what I'm saying. And I'm inspiring you to know whether you believe in yourself or you don't, you gotta do what you need to do. You gotta be disciplined and you gotta be consistent. And the more consistent you see yourself doing something, it's called the principles of overload in the physical education world. And what that is when you get it to the point to where you've done something, and that something that you've done was hard, heavy. If you never lifted a 10-pound dumbbell, and you kept being disciplined enough to get up off your ass and pick that 10-pound dumbbell up, and was consistent enough to do it every day and do it more than once every day, that 10-pound dumbbell is going to feel like nothing. That's why when you are down and you're in a dark place, it feels like you keep piling stuff on, and it's getting harder and harder. But that's because you're stuck in that place and you're only thinking of that. You're not thinking of nothing positive. You're not believing in yourself enough to know that you're only being tested because you're strong enough to handle it. And you don't believe in yourself enough to get over those hurdles because, fill in whatever excuse you feel in here. I'm not going to give you it. But you don't believe in yourself enough to continue to do it. So if you kept doing it, Whatever it is you love to do, same way you pick up that 10-pound dumbbell, I guarantee you'll start believing in you. And I guarantee you there's nothing that no one can tell you that will stop you. And so you would not have to start believing in other people more than they believe in themselves. You just talk. You just do you and keep handling with your business. One day you're gonna look up and you will have people stopping you too and saying, "Man, how did you make it? How did you do it?" I'm not saying that I made it, but I'm saying I'm much further than I was a few years ago because I become more disciplined and I become more consistent and I remain hungry. And one thing for sure that I've been doing lately is using these tools that I have in my affiliate programs that will help you get paid for doing things that you love to do. I know there's a lot of people out there that love to play video games, right? Yeah, yeah. I talk about that a lot. You want to get paid to play games, right? Now, I'm not talking about those toxic games. Well, toxic games. Some of y'all like them games. This ain't what that's about. We're talking about the regular old video games y'all like to play, these word games. I got a word game right now I'm getting paid to play, y'all. I got a game where I line up three different balloons, they pop. I get paid for clearing different levels on it. And ZBD is like a wallet. If you want to deal with cryptocurrency, you want to be able to have a place to keep stashing this, getting this cryptocurrency up and have a place to get more and not pay for it, ZBD is what you need. I need you to scan that QR code, join so we can both get a little bit of change here. I like my crypto too. And one thing that I want, we talk about, I put it on the dope game. We talked about that, but let's put it on the BTC game. Right now, if you spend $1 on Bitcoin. Let me open up my ZBD wallet real quick because it would tell you how much $1 worth of ZBD is. And I always get lost. Let me see. Is it in my wallet? It's in my wallet. Well, it was a little bit more earlier today when Bitcoin was around $89,000. It's currently about 90,000. For $1, you can get 1,105 Satoshi. Earlier today, that was 1,100, about 18 or so. Yesterday, it was, day before yesterday, it was 1,045. Hmm. A couple of months ago, you spent $1 and you're only getting 85 Satoshi. So y'all do the math, okay? You start buying when it go down, don't fear it. Stop acting scared. Stop acting like you don't know the game. That's why the rich people laughing at y'all because they understand that they buy out because they bought Bitcoin when it's 40,000. So anything at 80 or plus, they get profit. When times get hard and they cash out, they understand that the market and the people up underneath are going to follow suit. So if they are whales and they're moving mega money, people are going to get scared and think that the market is going to crash. So my question to you is, do you think Bitcoin is going to go away anytime soon? Do you think you're going to outlive Bitcoin is the question. So if you know you're not going to outlive it, and a lot of us aren't, I'm just being simple and clear. That you should know, just like anything else in this life that we talk about, when it comes to pricing, value, increase and decrease, that means that in the next few years, Bitcoin is not going to be 89,000 or $90,000. And pretty soon that $1 is only going to get you about 500 Satoshi. 600 Satoshi. And you buying in and you can get 1,000 or so plus. Come on, people. Don't be scared. Because I know you heard the phrase scared money don't make no money. So Let's not deal with scare money. In fact, I'm gonna give you a gem right here, right now. When you start playing these video games on ZBD, or you start getting all this free crypto and all that, that's your stash right there that you can stash away. And if you need to, you can buy more crypto, buy, buy your other token that you believe in. Hell, you can even use that free Bitcoins to help support the Mr. Chew Show. I had to throw that back up in there. But anyway, it is about building the nest egg and being able to have things to build up, because one thing for sure that you need to stop doing is paying everyone for the work that you're doing before you pay yourself. And paying your bills is not paying yourself. You're paying someone else who produces those bills so that they won't have to work. Okay? I'm gonna let that marinate for a second. So what you need to start doing is investing. You need to start putting this stuff away so that you can be a part of that crowd that be happy when you, people say, I used to could get a Snicker for a nickel and now it's $2, $3. If you were invested in Snicker or whatever their parent company is, I'm quite sure that you will be smiling ear to ear when it comes to these prices and the prices going up. Stop complaining, start investing, because again, you may not understand it. It's not for everyone to understand. And once you can stand under that, then it will make it easier for you to overstand or stand over the fact that you know something that most people don't. And if you do things that most people don't do, you will get a different result. So if everyone in your circle around you is always talking about they don't understand Bitcoin, they telling you to go and get this money from somewhere else, or to only just tell you to get a job, which that's not a bad idea, because if you don't get money to play video games, you better start getting money to exchange your time. But you also better understand that sooner or later, father time is gonna kick in, and your body ain't gonna be able to make as much money as your brain gonna make. And your brain damn sure ain't gonna be able to make as much as your investments make. Yeah, I'm gonna let that one marinate again. And with that said, I need y'all to get paid to play right now. Start getting paid to play these mobile games and so much more with ZBD. All you gotta do is scan the QR code that's on the screen right now. Download the app, y'all. Put your information up in there. Yes, you will have to verify your information. This stuff is valid. I'm not going to send you into anything that is going to spam you. Hold up. Anything after you download this app and you look at an ad on the app, which ads are how these people get paid and how you can get more Satoshi as well. If you jump on another program that's not under my affiliates or something that I did not talk about, you keep running the risk of getting hacked or getting a BS game. So let me take the blood, sweat, and tears out of these different programs that's on here. I, I will say any of the games that are actually ZBD games that it say download, like Bitcoin Miner. I have a few others that are directly, tied up underneath them. And these are games that I love to play. Hold on, let me see. I still got about 300 pin and Satoshi from my little game play last night. I got a couple thousand in the account. I mean, that's only a couple of bucks, but hey, are you making a couple of bucks playing video games online? Or are you just playing your mobile games online? Like that. Hold up. Royal Kingdom. I know a lot of people was playing that game online free of charge. Y'all, I'm telling you, I was getting paid Satoshi. I was loving every second, minute of all of it. Like just like that. So I want to invite you to the opportunity to start getting paid to play video games and start collecting crypto. So you don't have to spend money, but you can still increase your stash. So if you don't even know how to deal with Bitcoin and how to spend it, well, I ain't gonna tell you that it connects directly to Cash App, so you can deposit to Cash App because you might spend it. But just stash it. One day you're gonna look up and remember you've been playing these games. You're gonna look in that account and you're gonna have a whole lot of money. Because again, Bitcoin is not going to be $89,000 all the time. It may even go down lower than that. Keep buying. Keep averaging dollar cost averaging your stash. Meaning, like, you paid 400 for your first P. You bought another P at 200. Your average cost went down to $300. Now, if you what the price of it was to go down and you bought another one for $100, okay, y'all do the math. You can figure that out because I'm sure if it went down to 100, you'd buy two P's instead of one. So come on, you go in your favorite store and you see whatever your favorite product is go down, you gonna buy more. Do that with crypto. Do that with stock and your investments will be smiling right back at you. But to switch out, I do want to say, y'all, a Motown and Mariah Christmas is going to be happening this Christmas, this winter season in Helena, West Helena, Arkansas at PCCUA. Yeah, we got two shows going down. The first one is going to be Thursday, December 11th at 7 o'clock p.m. The second showing will be Sunday, December 14th at 2 o'clock p.m. That one's going to be a little bit earlier. So I apologize. Y'all have to skip out on church to go and get to that early set. If you need be, come on out Thursday night. If that's too late for you, again, come on out on Sunday. In fact, tickets are free. So tell your whole church to go and get some tickets. Scan this QR code, get enough tickets for your whole congregation. Y'all come on down, enjoy yourselves some nice broad. I say a Broadway show, a musical, right here in Helena, West Helena, Arkansas. Y'all know, I never thought that I would be in a musical. I, I don't watch a lot of musical. Yeah, I watched the Wizard of Oz musical, and I accidentally watched a few other musicals, but I never thought that I'd be in one. So if y'all want to see me in it, come check us out. Again, that is December the 11th and 14th. Two show dates. Tickets are absolutely free. Make sure that you get you one in there. We want to pack the auditorium out. Uh, we need to have enough people in the auditorium to make them open up the upstairs so that we can have a nice Motown and Mariah Christmas right here in our great city. And who knows? It just might rain or snow or be warm like it is right now on this 19th day in November. But it is hot, it is warm, just like this playlist is going to be at 5 o'clock p.m. for the uncensored portion of the show. Y'all make sure that you do bring yourself to the Mr. Chew Show Rumble Room where we go exclusive. I got a ton of music for you guys out there. We got a good little playlist set up. Got you ready. Going to be getting ready. I might be leaving out just a tad bit early, not too much, because again, for those of you who take the time out of your busy day to come and spend it here in mine with me, I want to make sure that I can give y'all as much time as possible, but also be prepared because y'all, this I've never been in a musical, so I gotta go get me as much practice as I could possibly get in. And I do want to ask before we go any further that you do make sure that you do share. Thank you, baby. Make sure that you do share this podcast and you share the link for the uncensored portion of the show, second hour, where we are rocking nothing but R&B music. God, I'm gonna put y'all to school on this stuff. I'm sure you heard some of these, some of those you haven't. introduce you to the music over there. Definitely want to make sure that you guys get a nice little round, fair share of music from everything that we got going on. So again, scan the QR code on the top left of the screen where we'll be going live exclusively inside of the Rumble Room, and we need you to be there to be a part of the show, just like you guys are showing up and showing out on all these platforms that are out here. I need y'all to show up and show out inside of the Rumble Room as well. Again, if you're on X right now, go ahead and repost this. Facebook, share it. YouTube, hit that repost button, put it out there so the world can know where they need to be at right now. Definitely have been dropping some gems over here for you guys in the industry mixer. I want to make sure that we continue the energy over there and these vibes up with this music. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna say it this way. I got some big X coming up in this set. Yeah, R&B University. I told y'all I'm gonna school y'all on this music stuff. I got you. So make sure that y'all tune in. Again, we do the Mr. Chu Show weeknights, 4 o'clock p.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. The first half. We do a little talking. We chat up a little bit, have a few little conversations, and I do need to slap myself because I have not been sharing the link for you guys to invade the show. I'm not sure if I'm quite ready for those invasions, but I am ready for those invasions because we got so much that is going on right now in my real world. And whenever I do that, I want to be concentrating on my guests, on those people that are out there. So make sure that you do tell somebody out about the show. We do have those links out there. If you're in the comments, if you're out there, make sure that y'all hit me up in the comments and let me know if you would like for me to share that link at any given time so that I can make sure that I can get you guys get your opinions out there because this show isn't just about me up here running my mouth about these different tools and stuff that I use. It is, but it isn't. It's about you, the music. It's about the services. It's about the camaraderie. It's about being in a better place and having a better place to share this information with because I want to make sure that I can touch as many people that I can with these words, with this knowledge, these gems, these heartache and pain that I decided years ago that I was going to put in this game to be able to have these conversations with each and every one of you listening. And without a shadow of a doubt, know that I have tools that I can not only talk to you about, and not only show you, but once you grasp them, these tools will allow for you to be able to pretty much just change everything that you have going on. Make you think about so much other stuff. It, it, put it like this. If you don't want to work more than 40 to 50 hours a week and really still don't get what you feel that you a word. I'm telling you, oh, it's no ceiling, and it's great on them days, but it's not the money is rarely consistent. So if you're not willing to work and grind and bust your wahoo and not fear, but fear that you won't have a dime coming in, stay working on somebody else's dream. Because being an entrepreneur really ain't for everybody. Well, with that said, y'all, I appreciate y'all for checking out the industry mixer portion of the show. Get this 10-minute countdown started up so we can transition over, get ready for the uncensored portion. I see y'all on the other side.
Pull them cell phones out right now.
Welcome one, welcome all to the 217th episode
The MYSTACHOO Show, 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 MYSTACHOO Show,